Hi, and welcome to Cenario, your partner in mental wellness. Here on our channel, we share educational, insightful, and science-backed content to help you understand your mental health and take meaningful steps toward a more balanced life. If you're ready to learn, grow, and take control of your wellness journey, let's jump right in.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to talk about something called self-soothing. It's a really practical skill that can help you find your calm even in those super intense moments of stress or anxiety. You know that feeling, right? When your heart is just pounding, your thoughts are spiraling, and everything just feels like it's way too much. Yeah, we've all been there. It's just part of being human. But what if I told you that you have a toolkit you can pull out anytime, anywhere to get back in the driver's seat when you feel overwhelmed? Well, the good news is you absolutely do, and it's a skill that anyone can learn and get better at. Okay, so let's dive right in. What are we actually talking about when we say self-soothing? Because it's way more than just some vague idea of feeling better. Nope, it's a set of concrete actions you can take. At its heart, self-soothing is an active strategy. It's about you using these practical techniques to deliberately calm your nervous system down and manage those really big emotions right as they're happening. It gives you a powerful way to respond instead of just reacting. Now, this is really important. We have to draw a line between self-soothing and self-care because people mix them up all the time. Think of it like this. Self-soothing is your emergency first aid kit. It's what you use in the moment for crisis relief. Self-care, on the other hand, is the long-term strategic stuff, like getting enough sleep or eating well, that builds your overall resilience. Both are absolutely vital, but they do totally different jobs. So why does this work? How can these simple little techniques be so effective? Well, the science behind it is actually fascinating, and it's all about working with your body's natural systems, not fighting against them. So whenever your brain perceives a threat, it slams the big red alarm button. That's your fight or flight response. Your heart rate shoots up, your breathing gets all shallow and quick, and your muscles tense up. Your body's getting ready for action. Self-soothing techniques are like a manual override for that alarm. By consciously slowing down your breathing or focusing your senses, you're sending a message to your brain saying, hey, it's okay, we're safe. This flips on your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode, which breaks the stress cycle, slows your heart down, and lets your thinking brain come back online. Okay, so theory's great, but the crucial part is knowing exactly what to do when you're in that moment. So let's build your immediate relief toolkit with a few simple, proven techniques you can use today. First tool up is box breathing. This one is incredible. It's so simple and discreet, you can do it anywhere, and it is seriously powerful for bringing down tension almost instantly, whether you're in a stressful meeting or on a packed train. And the key to this whole technique? It all comes down to just one number: 4. That's it. Everything revolves around a count of 4. You're going to breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Then hold your breath for 4. Then exhale slowly out of your mouth for 4. And hold again for 4. That's one cycle. You repeat this for just a couple of minutes, and I'm telling you, it can make a world of difference. All right, next up in our toolkit is a technique called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding. This one is perfect for when your thoughts are racing and you're stuck in your head because it uses your senses to pull you right back into the present moment. It's so easy. You just look around and silently name 5 things you can see. Then notice 4 things you can physically feel, like your feet on the floor or the fabric of your shirt. Then listen for 3 different sounds. Then identify 2 things you can smell. And finally, you repeat 1 calming statement to yourself. It's like a rapid reset for your brain. So having the tools is one thing, but making them an automatic habit, that's where the real power is. So let's talk about how to build a simple practice plan. Now here's the key. You have to practice these techniques when you're calm. I know, it sounds a little weird, but it builds a kind of muscle memory for your nervous system. That way, when stress does hit, you don't even have to think about it. Your body just knows what to do. And a practice plan can be super simple. For example, you could just try an experiment for 1 week. Try box breathing for a 1-minute reset between meetings. Use the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique when you start feeling overwhelmed. Maybe try some muscle relaxation before bed. The goal is just to find out what works best for you. You know, it's also really critical that we draw a line between true self-soothing and what we might call unhealthy coping. You know, those habits, they feel good for a minute, but they often make things worse in the long run. So here's the crucial difference. Healthy self-soothing actually calms your nervous system and improves your ability to handle the situation. Unhealthy coping, like endless screen time or emotional eating, just gives you a temporary distraction and often adds to your stress later. The first one solves, the second one just postpones. So how do you make that shift? It's a simple 3-step plan. First, just identify it. Notice the trigger and your usual habit. Second, substitute it. Pick a quick, healthy technique that can meet that same need. And third, track it. Just log the results for a week and see what works. These small, intentional swaps are way more effective than trying to quit a habit cold turkey. Ultimately, all of this really comes down to consistency. These aren't one-time fixes. They're skills. And just like any skill, it's the small, steady practice that makes them reliable and automatic right when you need them the most. So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. Out of everything we've covered, what is one small technique you could try today? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because that's where the change really begins.
Thank you for watching Cenario. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For personalized mental wellness supplements, visit Cenario.com. See you in the next one.